Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we did the dungeon the Nexus. And today, we are in this little mage dome. And let's see what this place is all about.
How are you?
Librarian Sarah. Our food and drink are in short supply. I'm afraid I do not have anything to offer you. Nuts and berries. Oh, what a relief it is to see a fresh face. I was beginning to feel we had been forsaken. Our supply lines were cut off days ago, and things have been looking, well, bleak, to be honest. This was a suicide mission to begin with, if you ask me. Maybe I'm simply not cut out for all this violence. To say nothing of the bitter cold, I'd much rather be back in Dalaran studying ancient texts. To the point, our food supply is nearly spent. Please gather what you can and bring it to me.
Have a good one.
Or they just get a mage to make some food. Yeah, like this guy. Easy now, Drakeling. Oh wow, I just one-shot him. Yes, this one should advance my studies nicely. Focus your mind, mortal. This is the front line of a war unlike any you've witnessed. You'll need full command of your faculties if you are to be of any use. This is war, mortal, and we are the tip of the spear. Your little spats, overland, or currency pale in comparison to this conflict. We face the aspect Malygos and his entire blue dragonflight. All you need to know is that if he is victorious, this world shall be no more. We are but few here, and we fly against many. Our deaths are all but a certainty, and our ultimate success lies in merely delaying our enemy. Go now, busy yourself while I decide what to do with you. Alright, so we gotta go slay some stuff for him. So I chat with this mage here. Greetings, do you need something? Reading the meters. I had hoped that the Nexus impact was limited to this region. Recently, though, reports have flooded in from all over Azeroth suggesting that geological instability is growing exponentially. I need the Nexus monitored regularly as I work to develop a solution. I've placed sensitive instruments around Caldera. Disguised as Malygos' scrying orbs, one lies in the trench near the Nexus. The three are hidden in the structures around the valley's perimeter. Visit each and return to me with their readings.
For the Alliance. Need help?
Secrets of the Ancients. It's become clear that the instability in the region has had an effect on its indigenous creatures. I've taken a particular interest in the glacial ancients and their recent adaptations. I suspect that their transformation into these magic-bound agents may hold clues to our predicament here. For my studies, I'll need samples from both. Do hurry.
Be careful.
Alright, so that's a bunch of quests there. And yeah, we'll get all these done. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's a big day yesterday for Classic WoW. Naxxramas was released. And they had their little, world first race. It's pretty good, actually. Pretty damn close. But there was controversy for it. Over, who actually did it properly. Because most of the guilds, they didn't do Sartharian 3 Drakes. Instead, they just did 2. And only one guild did 3, and that was Space Force. So some people are like, oh yeah, Space Force was the one who did it because they did it on the hardest difficulty, right? While others are like, no, but they didn't do it the fastest. The other guilds did it. And I think it was Beef Bar finished it first. So who knows? Well, see what happens with that. I checked out this website called Warcraft Logs. Supposedly, Beef Bar are at the top. So I would assume that they were first to beat it. It's too bad that like the race isn't set in stone and there isn't rules for it. Supposedly they were using world buffs too, which is kind of weird. You would assume those wouldn't be allowed. But yeah, they were able to bring world buffs into the raids. I'll be honest, I think the best race will be the final raid, which is Icecrown Citadel. It'll just be whoever kills, you know, the Lich King on heroic first wins. That's what it'll be. It'll just be easier to understand. There won't be any like hassles like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to you know, eventually fighting Malagos and doing Nax and Sartharian 3 Drakes on this rogue one day. It's gonna take us some time though. Maybe we'll be doing that in like phase 2. We are leveling kind of quick though. I think we can be there in a couple of months. That's probably when phase 2 will release, but I'm in no rush. We're really only here to just want to kill the Lich King. And do Uldar. I want to do Uldar. So I think that would be fun. So let's get ourselves some instant poison here. And some deadly poison. Tube's doing it somewhat okay. But yeah, I would say yesterday was the official first day of Wrath, and the raids are released. There you go, we're getting some frost berries. I didn't know they were on the ground. Let's have a bite to eat here. I've also seen a comparison of PlayStation 5 and the new NVIDIA 4090 video card. They're actually somewhat comparable in size. 4090's a little bit smaller, but it just blows my mind how like they expect people to fit that thing in their computer. Seeing something like that, I'm like, you know what, maybe I should give AMD a try. The price point is just ridiculous, and like the size of it, like, I don't know. It's just something I wouldn't want to deal with. Could you imagine like how it sounds? It must be so loud. I would assume, right? Like it's big. It probably takes a lot of power to run. I just don't think I would buy a card like that. Like, I would just stick with the 30 series. Or give AMD a try. The Sawtooth Greatsword of the Bandits. Yeah, this does more damage per second. Oh, it's a two-hander, though. I guess that may... I think the glaives will be good for a while. It's gonna be cool when I find a weapon that's actually, I think, better than the glaives. But I think that'll most likely be later on. Supposedly these guys are supposed to have frost berries on them, but I think it's probably just better for me to pick them off the ground. And supposedly we're looking for something from the Nexus. Remember he said there was like something down here in the fissure? Not too sure what he means. Yeah, we gotta do a reading. Okay. We're probably given something to do that. Collect readings. Oh, it's these things, I think, right? Wonder if this is it. This them here? This guy Alliance? He's an Alliance on Faralina. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna kill him, I just want him to stay. That's crazy. I just want to know how, if I gotta make a reading here. Western Caldera reading. So how do I do that? From his instruments in Caldera. I place sensitive instruments around the orbs. Okay, these things. Okay, so now we understand it. Cool to see Alliance here. Oh. Normally I would attack him, but I think it was probably best just to leave him alone. We kind of want Alliance to stay. Maybe there's like a rebellion coming. Would be nice if the server got a little bit of Alliance on it. Maybe that guy thinks this is like the safest time for him to be on. It's like right in the morning. He's right, it probably is. To be honest, it's like the only time anybody can get on because the queue times are just brutal. There was a 300-minute queue yesterday because of the Nax launch. Like, I think any raid time, like today at like 5 p.m. plus, there's probably going to be a crazy queue as well. See if we can eat these guys. It doesn't look like we can. Actually have to hunt down these spell weavers. There we go. There's another Spellweaver here. We just have to look for more of these orbs. I think there's one up here. General Cerulean. Just trying to find these last frostberries. And then we'll pay more attention to the orbs here. We need one more splinter. I think we went in there already. We just need the north, south, and Nexus geological reading. Oh, it did a lot of damage to me. Attacking me? What does this debuff do? Damage increased by 16%. There we go, our final Frostberry here. We should hit 72 today, I think, once we turn in all these quests. There we go, it's a southern reading. I just need to head to the north, I believe. There we go, this guy should have our final glacial splinter. I think it's right over there. I just don't stop coming. Alright, now we just have to do a final reading at the Nexus. We have to go inside the Nexus? I wonder if it's inside the Nexus. Whoa! Because I've seen those orbs inside. I wonder if it is in here. Is it these orbs? It isn't. I just thought it would be. So it's probably just around here. Is it up top? Yeah, I'm not too sure where this is. Maybe it's at the very top here. This is where you fight Malagos. Yeah, I'm not too sure where it is. It's kind of hard to find on the map here. We keep going this way. That's right, there it is. Put it right at the front door. Right next to the summoning stone. Alright, so there we go. Finish that up. Let's go turn these in. We'll probably hit level 72. We'll get another rank of lethality.
Greetings.
This is worse than I expected. Malagos is channeling too much power to this place. If he's not stopped, Azeroth will be the next Outlands. Fortunately, I believe I've engineered a temporary solution. I've determined the cause of the instability. Azeroth ley lines are being redirected to the Nexus. It's fascinating. If only I could spend the remainder of my days studying this anomaly. Sadly, I must focus on the immediate crisis. The influx of arcane energies is tearing a rift between the dimensions. Deep inside the Nexus, the fabric of our universe is being weakened. I cannot stop it, but I've discovered a way to slow it down. Take this into the Nexus and activate it near the forming rift. So I think that's probably a dungeon one. Have you collected the samples I requested? Yes, yes. These shall do nicely. Thank you, Undead. Though we may be witnessing the end of our existence, I can help but marvel. I've learned more in my short time here than in decades of studies. These ancients are being exposed to incredible levels of arcane energy. It's literally transforming them into something different. I'm confident that there's another stage in their metamorphosis. I'll need you to actually enter the Nexus, Freddy Crittler, and find me some evidence of their final state. Do be careful.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, so now we're getting all the Nexus quests. Alright, Rogue. Now that you've become familiar with the enemy, it's time for you to get to work. Alright, nice. We leveled up. Let's get another rank of lethality. Increased our critical strike damage bonus of all combo point generating abilities by another 6%. Hatching a plan. Our goals here are simple. We are to remain hidden from Malygos, observe his brood, thwart his efforts wherever possible. To that end, I have a task for you. The Blues are laying their eggs at the base of the Nexus. Exposure to so much arcane energy will surely make them hatch sooner, and there's no telling what effect it will have on their spawn. I don't intend to find out, slay the local wormkin, and use their frozen axes to break the eggs.
Hello.
Have you been able to find any food? Well, it's not much, but it should keep us alive for another day. I believe you'll find this to be a fair price for your efforts. Keep the secret safe. Our existence here depends entirely upon staying hidden. Should the shield fall even for a moment, Malygos' minions would have us. One of my responsibilities is to rejuvenate the war mages' mana levels so their focus doesn't falter. With our supply lines lost, I've been forced to improvise. I could use your help, Freddy Crittler. Very near the Nexus, arcane serpents feast on the abundant magical energies. Once defeated, they will yield a mana essence that I can make use of.
Safe travels.
Alright, guys. Well, we got a couple more quests here to do, so I guess we'll hang out here for now. And next episode, we'll try to clear out all of these quests in the camp and on this island. And maybe we'll get into a Nexus group and try to finish off these other quests we picked up as well. But that's the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.